Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Life with Julio, and in today's video I'm doing a little bit of a life update on what I got going on, and I'm also going to give you guys an update on the house so you guys can see how it looks. Stay tuned. So here we have the house. I'm going to do like a wide angle shot, and we've painted the house. It is now a different color. Still need to touch up the deck, haven't gotten to that yet. Last time you guys checked on this house, I'm not sure exactly what I filmed or what I recorded. I don't think this is installed yet. It's like a LED light for the deck and to light up the yard. Don't mind my mom's roses. We also ended up getting power put outside for various different reasons, but mostly so we can have power out here to use power tools or work out in the yard, or if we have like, I don't know, maybe a barbecue or something going later in the summer, we can have power out here. Out back, ended up getting a tankless water heater. I told you guys that I did not have hot water for a little bit because the main line came from the big house over there, and by the time it was getting to us, it was pretty much coming out cold. There was also some work done back here in the yard, further back, with the foundation. There was foundation damage that had to be repaired, and I'll get to that when I go inside. But that's been fixed. We can climb over the fence here. And that's been fixed there too. A lot of plumbing had to be replaced. Under the house. I think I told you guys about that. We ended up getting new pipes installed. So we can have running water. But one big problem we didn't foresee coming was the fact that, I don't know if you guys can see this black lid right here. A lot of the underground pipes, apologies guys, I need a new fucking tripod here, at least for handheld. A lot of the pipes that were under the house had cracked. We didn't know how bad it was at first, but it was to the point where this is so embarrassing. My toilet was getting clogged up. We couldn't figure out why. I ended up using Drano and a couple other things to like unclog it, and eventually, sorry guys, tripod again, cheap piece of crap. By the way, if anybody watches my videos into like videography or uses an iPhone for video recording, recommendations on equipment, please, I'll take them at this point. But it was so bad that we had to dig out over 30 feet of line. Some of it came from the garage to the main line that would drain out into the city's like sewage system. Some of it came from my house. It was all cracked and beat. The water wasn't even going anywhere. It was just kind of like eroding the dirt under the houses, and so that had to get fixed. But in here, where we didn't know this was a problem, was, well, we did. We've been told something by one contractor and ended up finding out something else from a different one. Was the kitchen sink, the drains, don't mind that, it's a little dirty, we're dumping water. All right, guys, unfortunately, this is take two. I just got done recording everything that I just talked about. And that was a little and a big update about life and work and all this stuff. So, damn, the little Bluetooth remote that just failed me. This stupid little guy. I'm just going to end up recording this as one big clip. I'm going to talk a lot. You fix the camera up a tad bit. But yeah, I'm going to talk a lot and I'm just going to get through this. So, the house, pretty much. The kitchen sink had broken pipes underneath it for the drain. And the water was just pouring out onto the dirt. It ended up eroding the foundation. So luckily we found a contractor who lives in the area. He came by, he fixed up our foundation. He replaced all the pipes that were broken. They were going from the bathroom and from the garage for the washing machine and like the laundry sink. Replaced all that, put in new pipes, fixed all that stuff, fixed up the house. Because I don't know if you guys saw in one video, we had a bunch of like pieces of wood that were like missing around the foundation of the house. So that all got fixed. And luckily now, the house looks nice and outside. It's great. My dad obviously painted it like that pink color, which I didn't have a say in it. I just ended up coming home from work one day and found that the house was a different color. And at that point, I was just like, well, too late now. I can't really say much and I had no opinion in it, but it is what it is. It doesn't look that bad, honestly. I'm kind of waiting to help him paint the big house, and hopefully we can kind of have it match the paint theme of this house on the outside. So yeah, sink was busted, water eroded parts of the foundation, got that fixed. Cool. Work. So it's been a while since I've talked about that, but in one of my previous videos, I announced that I was going back to working as an EMT. I did do that for 3 weeks. To all my friends that are EMTs and paramedics out there, I respect you guys a lot. I love that you guys are out there working in that field, and you guys, I appreciate everything you guys do day in and day out. It is definitely a hard job. It is a thankless job. So what happened with me? I did it for 3 weeks. The first week was pretty much in the classroom, and that was cool. You know, you're just kind of like going over hands-on skill stuff and company policies and procedures and all that, and that was cool. I got onto the ambulance about a week later and started doing 12-hour shifts, which wasn't bad until we started getting held over up to 16 hours total for each day. And that pretty much wore me out quick. And if I was younger, guys, I could probably do that, no problem. You know, if I didn't have a girlfriend that I had to come home to every day, if I didn't have parents that depended on me for stuff since they're older, cool, no issue. That would be fine. I could do that all day long. Also, I'm older. I have a lot more aches and pains too. This shoulder, I heard it as an EMT and in high school. Can't remember how. I think it was during football practice. So this shoulder for me over the years, from weightlifting, working as an EMT in the past, has been problematic. And even though the company I worked for had power equipment for moving people, it was hurting like hell every night that I was coming home, guys. That and my back. And for those of you who know me personally, you guys know that I've hurt my back at the gym before, over 6 years ago. It's never been the same since. And at this point, I'd rather sleep comfortably than in pain every night, which was kind of what was going on. But oh well. That's that. What ended up happening with my old boss, which is not my current boss again, called me from the bus company that I was working at in San Francisco, and he asked me to return. I talked with him about it and told him, you know what, as long as the concerns that I had before I left were met and I can get a stable schedule, then it would be fine. And for the most part, it's worked out. Also, I would always say do what you do because you enjoy it. And don't get me wrong, I love being an EMT. It's been great. But as I've gotten older and I have more bills to pay and I have more hobbies like this one that costs money, because obviously right now I'm using a tripod and there's little bits of equipment that are in this bag, and I have like a wireless microphone now that I just realized I'm not using. I should be, but I'm not. These things, you know, they cost money and stuff, and as much as I'm trying not to sound like that's all I care about, I realize as I'm getting older, you sometimes have to make little sacrifices in what you do in life for what you want to do in life. Meaning, the job I have, it's cool. It's not what I want to do forever, but it pays the bills. It gives me money to travel here and there, like I did to LA. And it pays also for, you know, stuff that I use for my hobbies, which like YouTubing right now. And I have something to tell you guys in a minute too, so keep watching. You'll find out what I'm trying to do for my future. But anyway, for right now, yeah, like I was pretty much going back to working as an EMT. I ended up taking a pay cut of 1/3 from what I'm making now. And if I was younger and didn't have a bunch of bills, still lived with my parents' house, or didn't pay them rent like I do now, then yeah, no problem. That would be fine. I could take that pay cut and still pay my bills and probably have money to blow. But like I said, I've gotten older. I have bills to pay and stuff, and that just doesn't work anymore. That doesn't make sense. So yeah, pretty much went back to my old job, and so far everything's been good. But if there is one thing that I'm now focusing on for the future, is that I signed up for online real estate school. No joke. So for the past month, that's been eating up a lot of my time, and it's probably still going to eat up a lot of time for another month, maybe two, probably two, just because I'm trying to get these classes done and out of the way. And they are time consuming, but I do want to get into real estate. That's something that that I always had as a running joke was, well, whenever I'm done doing like the EMT stuff, or 1.1 to be a police officer, and once I retire from that stuff, or I'm done with that stuff, I'll pursue that. And now that I think about it, it's like, well, hey, I'm 33, why not give it a shot? I'm still young. I probably do better off getting into it now that I'm younger than when I'm older. So that's been my focus for the past month. I haven't been able to go to the gym as much as I like. I know for the past week, I haven't been to the gym at all. Hopefully I'll have some more free time for the gym this coming week. No lie, my work schedule is still a bit of a thing where it does change, at least for 1 week during the month, but that is what it is. On the upside, I'm finally under 300 pounds, mostly thanks to diet, and also me and Cynthia got sick last month. Was that last month? Well, this month of May. We got sick the first week of May. It sucked. It was a stomach virus. I'm not going to say the C word because it could have been that, but the tests all came back negative, so who knows. But there was a good 4 days where we were both pretty much out. But yeah, so with that being said, that's my life update video. That's my little update in the house. Nothing else has changed. Everything inside the house is pretty much the same from one of the last tours. Same couch, same paint on the walls. My girl keeps buying flowers, so I keep having to get flowers. Other than that, everything's pretty much going great in life. Like I said, I had to refilm this clip now for the second time, and I decided to just do one video instead of breaking this up into little portions. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. I know I talk a lot. Probably will continue to talk a lot as I continue to make YouTube videos. But yeah, so if you guys like this, if you guys want to hear more from me, or if you guys want me to do little conversations on the couch and give you guys answers to questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. And remember to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys again next time. And thanks for watching. Later. Bonus clip, everybody. I keep chasing down this Ferrari on the freaking freeway on my drive home. Don't worry about my speed, though. But every time I run up on the guy, he guns it. Not right now, though. Come on, homeboy. Do it. Do it. Anyway, bonus clip.